What's the word? Bizzantine The Copo, Bag Chasers Podcast. Let's get it. Grind! Alright, so we could talk about $100 to $400 haircuts. What is wrong with you people out here? You guys that you're getting $100+ haircuts. I understand Steve Harvey. I think he said he spent something like that. Celebrities. Like, obviously, I get it. If you want to be a celebrity and act like you a celebrity and act like you rich, sure, you could pay that type of bread. But listen, bro, ain't no way. Only way, maybe $80 should be the max for the cut at the end of the day. In certain barbers, you can see the dudes online, the barbers that's cutting the hair and they got the fancy clippers and all of that, and they might be a little better or something like that, or I don't know, they could be just very viral and they got millions and millions of followers and they're getting, they're famous at the end of the day. That's when you can pay those prices. Like, if it's a regular barber, I'm not paying for something to cut my hair. I'll pay them. I would pay the price if he's like, specialty and shit. Like, I usually have waves. So, I mean, if I have a fucking barber that's going like, his cut is going to quote unquote enhance the way my waves look, I might pay, a nice little bit of money because he's going to follow, with the wavers, you got to follow the wave when you're cutting it, like the direction of the wave. So I might rock with him because, he'll know how to cut my hair, specifically. He'll see like, oh, it could be dark right here, but light in some other area. So he'll know how to, oh, I might need this guard for here and this guard for the other place. And, follow the direction of the waves, and he'll know how to fade it correctly so he don't take it up too high or too low or anything like that. So yeah, when it comes to, a specialty cut from a special type of dude, pause, and he's like famous or something for it, or like he's a super duper influencer with waves and he goes to conventions and all that and everybody knows him, sure, you can pay that price. But for regular dudes, bro, if niggas don't know you on the net, don't be giving these niggas no money like that, bro. It's not happening. There's only like, I only watch one dude that I think should probably get paid that much money based off him cutting hair. One on the internet. There's like 30 of you niggas on the internet talking about, oh, I charge blah, 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 blah. For what? Let me not get too aggressive about it. But yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. Niggas is wild. Especially in the era where, people are cutting their hair at home. You crazy, bro. Like, I think that I understand it. And I understand if they was a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? If they're a celebrity, sure, they could, you could charge them probably whatever that price is for the cut because they can afford it. But regular people, bro, it's nuts. Even $25 is already a week is already $100 a month. That is a bill. Like, what are we talking about? I don't even know. I don't even want to get into it. It's shit crazy though, bro. You're wilding. Oh, this is what I was saying. Even when the dudes is like, and I get it. If you a barber and you paid like $400, $500,000 for your clippers, you're gonna want to get your money back. So I understand why you're probably charging so much, but just keep it regular, bro. Like, don't up your prices because you decided to buy a more expensive pair of clippers. If the other ones was working, you ain't need to do that. If the shit's broke, just get another pair of regular ass clippers and keep charging the same price you doing. Because at the end of the day, they do say, the people that are coming to you are going to keep coming to you, whether you change the price or not. Sometimes they know it's not always, but that's what they say in general. Not in general, but like that's what they be saying in sales sometimes. People will keep coming to you, but like if you lose one customer, it won't really affect your business like that. But I ain't even on that type of time, bro. I'm not gonna raise the price and then be like having niggas, going to the competition or something like that. I don't know about all that. But that's my word on that, man. And as far as we gonna touch on retail arbitrage real quick, man. So retail arbitrage is essentially, not, I don't know if you know what this means or not, but essentially is you're buying branded product and you're basically reselling it. You're buying it from wherever you may go, Walmart, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and you flip it. Essentially, you buy it for the low. Let's say it's on clearance or it's on sale for whatever reason at a low price. Maybe it's on full price. Maybe it's full price, $10, and you can sell it for $20 on Amazon or eBay. That's essentially what retail arbitrage is, and you could do this in many different ways, and garage selling. I call it retail arbitrage is all in there. You buying from, like, as far as thrift shopping and eBay is concerned, you thrift shop or you go wherever and you find stuff, for a cheap price, $5, $2, $3, and you sell it for 20 or something like that on eBay. You flip it. Know what I'm saying? That's essentially what it's about. And it's a way to create basically a job for yourself out of nothing, and to you know, support yourself on it. Essentially, if you hustle, I guess, hard enough, and you put in the work and you learn and you grind at it, you could do it. Um, I forget who does it. I think Reezy Sells does it on Instagram, on social media in general. He'll show you how to do it. Gary V talks about it a lot. He'll just point you in the right direction, essentially. Um, to get you going and get you right. So yeah, Reezy Sells does it on Instagram. Um, Gary V will point you in the right direction. The right direction. Sorry. I'm trying to think of whoever else does it, but basically Gary V was like, oh yeah, he knows people that you know, when you go to his page, when you go to Reezy page and all that type of stuff, he basically says he knows a couple people, or he's heard of people that have made like 80, 90, $100,000 a year just off running eBay. Going, oh, and he's big on garage selling. So you go to the garage sale, you buy stuff for $5, $10, $7, whatever the price may be, a very low price. Do your research obviously before you go to the garage sale, and um, there is like what is the word I'm looking for? Like, it's a niche. It's like there's a market for it. Like, you know, these hats or something. Let's say it's a specific hat, like a starter hat, a throwback starter hat from the 80s or something like that, and you can get them at garage sales, thrift stores, wherever the case may be. Let's say they're only like $2 there. But let's say there's a market, a community of people that really collect, starter hats or baseball cards or whatever the case may be, and where they're actually worth something. So you can catch them out for a steal and then go and put them on the internet, and then they could be $30, but you bought it for two, let's say. So it's retail arbitrage with that, with old stuff that people basically doesn't want no more. Other people's trash is another man's treasure. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that again. And then the other one is really, and guys say they do it on Amazon too, but with like products. Like, it could be shirts, it could be anything on Amazon essentially. But they basically say how they go to like wholesale stores like Costco, BJ, stuff like that, and they buy something for a discounted price and then they resell it, or for a higher price on Amazon. Amazon and on the internet, like Fiji water, all that type of stuff. Then there's the other one, where it's like you go to TJ Maxx, you go to Marshalls, you buy the clothes or whatever they have in there. They be having gadgets in there too. I've done this, so I know it works. You buy it for the low and sell it for the high on Amazon. There's a scanner on the Amazon, on the phone, on the app, where you can scan a product to see how much. You can obviously see in store how much it's going for there, but once you scan it, it'll show you how much it'll go for on Amazon, or whatever the case. Well, only for Amazon. On eBay, you got to do it manually and look it up and do that in the store while you're there to see how much of a profit you can make from flipping it. But yeah, you can do that with Marshalls, outlet stores, TJ Maxx, I said, Macy's Backstage. In stores in general, when things are on sale, like, let's say it's on sale for $30, but it's on sale now for like $4 or something like that, you get it. and then you put it up on the internet for $8. That's 100% return essentially. If you just put it up there for 8, I mean, calculating, fixing, printing costs, um, ink costs, shipping package costs, so maybe $10 up into 10, 11, $12. But you know how people do. You get it for 4, you sell it for 20, you're getting like double, triple return. You're getting mad bread back. So that's the better way to go about it, and where you don't got to actually factor in all the things that I just said. Like, it's going to cover it because you're charging so much for it. You're going to get your bread back plus some. So, that's a little bit on retail arbitrage. You could do that. I've seen dudes do it with, Gary Vee go as hard as, you see a couch on the internet, and I heard somebody, I forget where I heard it at or seen it at, but dude was like, yeah, he was flipping couches, finding couches outside and flipping them. You might clean it up a little bit, whatever the case may be, you get it for free. So, whatever you get from it is going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on if you got the storage for it. But flipping couches, flipping whatever you can find, somebody's going to want whatever you're talking about. So, it's just, being able to sell. Because Gary Vee, I think, was, he has this thing where he be like, oh, yeah, you find a couch outside, drag it to the train. If that's your only way around, drag it to the train, get it home, flip it. You know what I'm saying? It's really a no excuses. You can get paid. You got, we got to, make our way no matter what. Got to hustle. So, that's part of, retail arbitrage and, the things that I'm accustomed to a little bit. Obviously flipping cars. So it's the same kind of thing. You flip a car, you fix it. If you're a mechanic, you get it, you fix it a little bit, then you flip it, you sell it. Or I've seen a dude, right? White Honda Accord, clean as ever. Like fresh, super duper fresh paint. An old one too, like 2004, 2003, something like that. Fresh, bro. Somebody put it up there for like $600, right? I'm trying to go get this joint. There was the beginning of this year, I think, too, or end of last year, right? I'm coming to get this motherfucker, bro. Like, nigga had it up there for six double. Bizz wanted. I need it, right? A little hoopty, ride around. You can stack your bread in that joint real quick. You know what I mean? And be, whatever. Be cool. Hondas, they reliable, whatever. So I'm going to get this shit. I try to message the nigga. He like, oh, somebody coming to get it. Bro. Or he like, oh, somebody else coming to look at it. Because I'm just coming to look, right? When I should have just grabbed the shit, bro. He like, oh, somebody else coming to look at it. I'll let you know. He sells it that day. The next day, bro, some other nigga puts it up for like fucking 1,500 or something like that. 1,600, I think. Something like that. Like double OD money, right? Clean, right? So I see this nigga, I see the post, I'm like, all right, bro. I see, like, obviously, this is an example. He's flipping this shit. He didn't do nothing to it. All he did was buy it because it was really, really cheap. And then he was like, oh, I'm going to put it up again. So, right? And obviously, he's going to make $1,000 if he put it up for $1,000 more. So, he puts it up. I go look at this shit. Granted, I go look at it, I test drive it, everything. Shit's fucked up. That's why it was $600, bro. So, granted, it still ran and drive. So, I could have drove this shit home. I forget what was wrong with it. There was a slew of things wrong with it. Like, enough things wrong with it where you could probably, like, it was 600, you could leave it at 600. You could probably get 7. You know what I'm saying? As many things as wrong with it. But I have experience with cars and mechanics a little bit, so I could tell. Like, I was doing a full workup on this shit while I'm looking at it. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm a pass. Definitely not on the 1,000, 1,600, knowing I could have got it for 6. Like, bro, I'm not taking this shit. You got it, bro. Like, but for sure, because you could hear the suspension. It was, like, really fucking bad. But the car was clean, bro. When I tell you the paint was fucking perfect, the leather interior, it was hitting every check for me real quick for an everyday beater run around. It was a nice joint. I'm like, oh, I'm about to be in this shit, but dubbed me. So, whatever. That's another way of retail arbitrage. I don't even remember why I ended up telling the story, but that was the reason of retail arbitrage. But, know what I mean? I should probably even look for that shit. I don't know. That shit was clean, bro. Like, for it to be like 20 years old, I'm telling you, man, shit was crazy. But that's that on retail arbitrage, real quick, man. Let y'all know what it's like out here, man. But that's a good ways to get money and to supplement your income as well. Now you don't even got to do that full time. You could do that part time on the side and still be getting bread. Like that's just another stream of income if you're doing it a certain way and you hustling for real. Mm. This even on this list right here, this shit looking a little light, bro. Shit not looking very heavy on here. I mean, this really is talking on spending. I ain't want to keep everything so serious, but this is talking about, we all spend money. And at the end of the day, we got bills, we got to eat, we got to do whatever it is. So the money we going to spend regardless. But this is really talking about, being mindful, being grounded as possible so you're not spending more than you make. Obviously, that's, like rule number one, damn near. Is not spending more than you make. Making sure you know how much you got coming in and how much you got going out, and really keeping that how much the number is going out as small as possible. Essentially, I said get your basic necessities, and then everybody trying to keep themselves looking right. Haircut ain't really that much. Keep girl keeping their hair done. Nails, toes, make sure they clip, looking clean. All that type of shit. You don't gotta go overboard. You know, keeping it clean is really the ground level, the basic, the standard. It's just making sure the hair looking nice, showering, uh, clean clothes, no holes, making sure it's fresh, not faded. That's all you really need to do. You don't need to go ham and buy the latest designer, the latest fashion, 30 pairs of sneakers. You don't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it very basic, very clean, and making sure you're spending as least as possible. Because that's the thing. When you're doing all of that and you want to be nice and like it's a fashion show and you're getting all the latest stuff and you're following this person and following that person that's doing that, whether it's celebrities or a certain type of crowd, you know, they're blowing the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the flyer you are, the more money you're spending. Kind of. So it's like, and it becomes a habit. Styles P said it. You know what I'm saying? You become addicted to buying the sneakers, or you at some point, I don't even want to say addicted to spending money, but it becomes a habit that you got to turn off. Like, nah, like it gets a little much. You gotta, slow that shit down. And at the end of the day, we not rappers and millionaires and all that. At least not yet. Like Styles P and all of them. So it's like, nah. Or, I don't even want to go there, but like, yeah, this stuff be hurting. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt us different than it's gonna hurt somebody with way, 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 way more money. Like, they can afford to do it. They just might look back and be like, maybe I shouldn't do that too much no more. You know, us, it might be like, I might have to get rid of a couple of these joints because the money looking light, my savings account or whatever, you might have to pay a bill, get them joints off real quick. But yeah, it's just keeping it light, man. A nice, decent shirt. I don't even spend $30 on t-shirts. That's OD bread. But, nice shirt, $20, $30. Jeans, max 30. Anybody out here spending $50 on jeans is wild as ever. And we don't even got to talk about $1,500 jeans. I feel like jeans are like the least appealing part of an outfit. Jeans can make or break a outfit. But really, I mean, like, when it's baggy jeans, you could just get any type of baggy jean. Not any type, but, you go with a nice pair of denim. I forget what they call, but the shiny dark denim joints or just some regular denim, like Levi looking joints. If they're baggy, they're lit. If they're tight, they're lit. Like in both eras, like, they're cool. They'll make the fit, like, the structure of it. Like, that's what I think the jeans are there for. They're there for, like, you know, they'll take up the structure of the outfit. Like on the way it looks overall, the jean can make or break it. But really they're like a middle ground. You got a nice shirt, nice shoes. That's really the fit. That's really the thing that, it's, people looking at the shirt and they're going to look at your shoes. The jeans are just, they're bypassing it, but the jean will just, it's like the middleman. It'll hand the hand outfit to make it come together, but the jean don't really, you don't need $1,000 pair of jeans, bro. Like, your fit's gonna look nice with a $40 pair of Levi's. You don't need the $1,000 Amiris and all that. Like, dudes are saying that. Like, granted, I heard Yayo say they comfortable. Come on now, don't tease me and shit. Nigga said them Amiris is comfortable in this motherfucker. Don't make me go get them motherfuckers. But nah, the 1,000, 1,500 is ridiculous. Feel like jeans aren't really that important. Even when it was time to get Levi's and Levi's was like popular and they were like $50, $40 and all that type of stuff. Even though they say you get a pair of Levi's, you keep them shits forever. So I'll say it's a good investment because of that. If you fucking with Levi's like that, but I don't even wear Levi's like that no more, bro. Like, the straight legs, tight joints, all of that, they be a little too stiff, so I don't even fuck with them. You know what I mean? I be in stretchier, comfortable type jeans and shit. Because even then, I kind of wear sweatpants and joggers more than I wear anything now. Sweat shorts, you know what I'm saying? When I do wear jean shorts, this is going into a whole nother fucking direction. But yeah, nah, I be wearing, like, you know what I'm saying? You might catch me with some, I be having True Religion jean shorts on because I just do what the fuck I want. But there are a new iteration of jean shorts where they're like, they got, oh my gosh, I love ripped jeans. So I get a pair of ripped shorts where they rip jean shorts, they kind of skinny feeling and shit. Those is like those are like the lit shorts and shit. But, I be putting those on. But yeah, in general, to take a step back, yeah, they're like they're like the middle ground of the outfit at the end of the day. So you don't need to be spending a whole lot of money on that. Your feet work wise though, dudes be going crazy with the feet work. Fitteds is expensive. I don't know who decided to make fitteds the same price of a pair of jeans, but it's not that deep, bro. Like, it's really just a hat. Like, you really beasting to make a hat that much money. But and fitteds ain't really essential like that neither. I wear hats a lot. A lot of dudes wear hats a lot just because dudes wear hats. But all dudes don't wear them. Like, it's not really that necessary. Like, dudes that have hair, don't have hair, whatever the case may be, they'll go out and not have that on. So it really is the shirt and the shoes. But the point in general is just don't make that outfit that much money. Especially like we was talking about. I think Tyrese was saying this a lot. Like, oh, his wife, his ex-wife, my fault, $12 sundress. I'm like, yeah, that's how most girls be running around in the cheap sundress on, but you got $1,000 worth of fucking clothes on for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, some girls may know what it is, but who gives a fuck? Like, you're gonna look the same in a cheaper outfit. You just spending more money, and at the end of the day, I don't even want to go there. We don't got to dive too far, but like, you just might as well just not do it. That's it, man. Save your bread. We don't got to go crazy on that shit, bro. That was the point. Know what I mean? Keep your bread. You can still look nice, have a cheaper fit, and still probably not get made fun of. You really just need white ups, pair of jeans, white t-shirt, or any t-shirt, whatever, matching hat. Make sure you have a haircut. You should look presentable. That's it, bro. As far as food and the saving is concerned, you already know what we doing out here right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ramen has always been the staple of grinding. So that's what we on. Know what I mean? Some niggas do the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's just trenches shit in general. But peanut butter and jelly sandwiches supposed to be cheap loaf of bread. I mean, you can do anything with the loaf of bread at this point. It's all types of shit you can make with the loaf. So that's obviously a go. Ramen is a go. $3 bundles at McDonald's. It's the way to go. Know what I mean? They don't really got a dollar menu no more, but that used to be it. The 4 for $4 at Wendy's. I I don't know if they got $5 Subway sandwiches no more, but they do the half joint, the $6 sub. Actually, I just heard they doing like a $2, not a $2 sub. I'm lying. I got that off of some TikTok shit I put up, but it is. Damn, I forget. I think they just announced this shit too. Like Subway is putting up a new Subway sandwich to combat inflation or some shit like that. I forget how much it is, but it's probably around $5, $4, $6, some crazy shit like that. Let me look it up. Hold on. That's what you gotta do for y'all, man. Inflation. That's what they do on podcasts, man. They just fucking they come out with crazy shit. Subway launches the first 3-inch sandwich to tackle inflation. It's a 3-inch sandwich instead of a 6 and a 12. It's the mini version globally. It's the bite-sized sandwich. Well, if I feel that's my value, it's not saying how much the price is. Let's see. Well, they said it. It's supposed to be cheap, bro. Up. I hit the wrong button. This shit, when this fucking Google Apple shit be fucking guessing for you, like, nigga, nah, that's not what I wanted to type. It's not what I was hitting enter for. Alright. I don't see the price yet, but on here it says a 6-inch is $7.29. This is just some random website too. It said the 6-inch says it's $7. The foot long is $11.49. So we just gonna say the 3-inch is probably gonna be like $5. So that's gonna be lit. Especially for all the people on TikTok that, it was a clip where Young Jeezy said, "Oh, he used to get a $2 Subway sandwich every single day, while he was trying to stack his bread and figure out what he needed to do, blah 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 blah." So now, because they was all like, "Oh, that doesn't exist no more," blah 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 blah, they was going crazy. So now we got the $5 Subway sandwich. So instead of two, it's cool, $5. But you know what's gonna hit that joint unless they make it 4. So this is what people be fucking up at. You make it $4. So once the taxes and all that shit hit, it'll be like $5.50, something like that. That's what you need to do. Make it a $4 Subway sandwich so it can hit 5. But most likely it'll be $5, $5.29 or something like that. And by the time tax hit that shit, it'll probably be $6 or something like that. It's annoying, but that's what it is, man. But yeah, bro. Making food as cheap as possible, bro. Alright, we're gonna talk about Virginia State, of course. You know, stories from college. I don't know what I'm gonna name this segment. Something like that. Right? So, basically, I said on the last pod I ain't had no gear, which I did not, right? And these are the pair of joints, not Misty sneakers too, bro. When I first popped up in that shit, I ain't have really nothing. I had a couple pairs of sneakers, and I said they were from like the year before, or the school year before that, or something like that. I had like some gear, but it was all shot. While all these niggas up here, these niggas they went clothes shopping. They came here like it was high school, bro. Like it was, it's a HBCU, so niggas is stunting, bro. So, and mind you, this is the year that the foam posits went crazy, bro. Like the foams wasn't even like a thing for like, they weren't out when I was a kid. Pretty much the whole 18 years I was alive, damn near. The foams wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? You look back and you'll see like Martin Lawrence wearing the foams because Penny Hardaway, I guess, was playing in the 90s or whatever. So, the foams is out, right? I think on my way out of high school, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to parties and shit, and like only a couple people fucking with the foams. Like really, the Jordans is like the main shoe. You know what I'm saying? Jordans became real prevalent when I was in my 11th, 12th grade. They've always been, out there, like people had them and shit, but Like I was telling somebody before, Air Force Ones was rocking from for forever, damn near. So even when I was younger, like you was like a special kid to have Jordans type shit, and like nobody even really like they're not gonna fucking down you because you don't got no Jordans. Like right now, everyone is gonna wear a pair of Jordans. That's like the baseline shoe. Like that's like standard. When you see niggas wearing Airs and shit, like yeah, you're cool. Like niggas ain't gonna clown you, but like you'll see a Jordan on 9 out of 10 people's feet. Back when I was young, Air Force Ones was on 9 out of 10 people's feet, not the other way around. So the foams was like non-existent. But what I do be thinking about is like, and I'm veering off right now, but a lot of there was a bunch of other Nikes going on when I was younger too. Like I said, the Jordans wasn't really prevalent like that. So niggas had on all types of shit, all types of different Nikes. I know we wore Chuck Taylors at some point. Like we was wearing fucking all types of shit. So that was like fun, exciting, and cool or whatever. But the foams was nowhere near out here, right? So I did know like 3 people that had phone posits. The cough drops came out, but we gonna do them in order. The eggplants drop. There was a super commotion about that, and that's when we was really getting into sneakers a little bit. So certain kids got the eggplants, and this was like I didn't even know about. I might have not been camping out and going to get sneakers yet. I might have not been doing all that crazy shit yet, but the eggplants dropped. So I guess whoever was already in the sneaker culture and ahead of the curve or whatever got the eggs. Cool. Or knew about foams in general. Like you had to be on some other shit to know about the eggplants. I didn't know about them. So I knew one dude that had them. And I don't know who else he was fucking with that had them, but whatever. It could have been him and like a couple other people, but I just knew this one nigga that had the eggs, the purple joints. Alright, boom, that's that. Maybe a year or something go by, and I think I'm in 11th, 12th grade with the eggplants. The cough drops probably come out, or maybe that's the same year. Let's say the beginning of the year, the eggplants drop, then the cough drops come out. The one other nigga had them. That's it. These are gray, black, and red. Eggplants are all purple with a clear bottom. So that's cool. Those are 2 niggas. That's it. For that 2-3 years. And really, I didn't really see nobody else wearing them shits. Period. I seen them 2 niggas wear them. That's it. Done. Right? So, now 2010, we at the end of this shit, right? That's the end of school. Go the whole summer. Don't see nobody with no phone posits. Nothing, no shit like that, right? I come to this motherfucker, right? I come to school out there. Now these niggas is like phone posit happy. Like fucking somebody shot the fucking brought like a t-shirt gun and just loaded them with phone posits. You get a phone, you get a phone, you get a phone, you get a phone. These niggas is everybody in the world got on phone posits in this motherfucker, or at least the New York niggas. But I feel like there was too many people that had the phones, right? But maybe I'm jumping the gun. That could have been the year after, but the first year I definitely seen them because I think that year the pearls come out, right? Or that part of the year, the end of 2010, the pearls come out, right? So you see niggas with the pearls and shit. I might see niggas at home with them on. Social media didn't exist yet, I don't think. But let's say niggas got the pearls on, right? So you see a couple niggas, you're like, oh, those shits is cool, this, that, and the third, whatever. And you might see 1 or 2 other foams. I don't know. Maybe the eggplants. Like you see that. It's light though. Like, and whatever. I'm in my own little struggle sit. So I'm like, probably focused on that and suffering in silence or whatever you want to call it, regardless. Like I'm probably going through it anyway, right? So, whatever, that's that. But at some point, I don't want to say it was that year, but the next year after that, bro, that's when the foam gun was out. You get a foam, you get a foam, you get a foam, you get a foam. Nigga, you see the pearl foam posits, the red foam posits, there's a royal blue pair of foam posits. You probably don't see the eggplants because maybe they've niggas is getting the new shit. So the red one, the royal blue ones, the turquoise ones, the lime green ones, the fucking yellow ones. Nigga, every color foam posit in the fucking world is on this campus, right? And I'm looking like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck am I missing? I'm saying, and I don't really know if this was the first year or the second year. All I know is like, nigga, I am not prepared to be here. These niggas is, if you don't got the latest shit, you left out. It's not even that. It's just like, you're not about to get no play from no chicks, bro, with no gear. It's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? No. So, they up there going crazy with these motherfuckers. And it's that part of it with the girls, then it's the fucking, these niggas got this shit, but you don't got that shit, and, and just being left out. Because it's not just New York niggas. It's like, I feel like the whole campus has these shits, bro. It's like, it's like everybody got the fucking, the memo to get the test, but you didn't get the test. Like, where was you at and what was you doing? So whatever, right? And like I told you, I gotta work to get my shit, so that shit just wasn't happening. I forget the moral of this story, but yeah, it was just foam fucking crazy out there, bro. And then even when I came home, I came home for a break, or I came home, well, let's say I just came home, right? Now I'm seeing the drug dealers with the foams, with the turquoise shits and the lime green joints. Niggas is running around everywhere with the shits, the yellow ones too. Some of my friends got them. Now I'm coming home, it's there, and then I come home and it's like, damn nigga, you pop still, you out of touch, like what you doing? So I come home and I got niggas with the gym green joints on, fucking the red shits, not the cough drops, crimsons. I'm seeing all types of foams, but I'm going too far. I'll say the first time when I came home, niggas had the couple drug dealers at the lime green and the turquoise shits. Then I'm going to fucking, later on, I see different colors, but like, yeah, that shit was a little minute that niggas was running around with the foams. I probably got my first pair, like 2, 3, 4 years later or some shit, like some used fucked up shits too. But I think I still got them somewhere around here too, some coppers. But yeah, that shit was rough, bro. Know what I mean? You go up there, these niggas is like fucking somebody shot the fucking foams out of a gun or some shit, and they just said everybody gonna get them. I don't know where you was at. We was at in a basketball game Coliseum shooting the gun off. Where was you? So yeah, that was that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas coming up there flee. They might have been shiny jacketed up. I don't remember. And it was just a hell of an experience, bro. Just being unprepared in general. And who know if they getting it from the refund checks or not. Bro, them shits was not coming to me. There wasn't no refund check. I could have, if I had used that shit, I ain't even gonna say wouldn't have been complaining, but shit, nigga, it would have took some edge off out this motherfucker. Like, you going through you suffering in silence on your own already, and then all the extra shit just piles on. Like, nah. But that's my story on that, bro. That's rough. But yeah, bro. Busted wardrobe. That shit is crazy, man. It really is. I ain't gonna say there's nothing worse. There's worse things in life, but when you out there like that, it's just not lit, bro. It's not valid. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Like I had busted. Like I told you, I had sold like basically all my sneakers just to come up here and fucking, not to come up here. I was trying to fix the V up and have it looking nice and all that type of shit before I left high school, so I ain't really have no ill shit. And I'm like just in my head, like, oh, we fucking with the V's now. We ain't really doing the gear, right? So I come up here with whatever I got, which is damn near nothing. I got these peanut butter and chocolate Jordan 7s. Obviously, they're not real, but I had got them as a gift, and it was alright, and I had a matching hat and shit, and it was lit. Like, I still look good and shit. Like, I put the jeans on with the white tee, with the Jordans, with the hat. I still look fire and shit, but you can still look official, but it just wasn't it, bro. You don't run around like that while niggas is running around with the official, foams and all that other crazy shit and all the Jordans, and, they just look different. And everything I got on is old. The old jeans, old shirt, old fucking fake old shoes, and old hats and all that type of shit, man. Still look presentable, but yeah, them J's, bro. They was official though. I missed the old fucking when they used to do that, man. They had the Jordans and all the fake Fugazi ass colors, but they always be fire. Like that's what niggas don't low key don't know, nigga. Like, or they do know, but they just could never do it because they're such a I'm so official. I'm a Jordan guy. Ooh, shut the fuck up, bro. Them shits used to be hard in different colors. And the crazy thing is, cause they be like, uh, they'll make them shits better. They'll probably be like in a better material, probably be stronger and all that shit, last forever, and a crazy color that's a Fugazi color, and they just look like 100 times better, bro. Like I don't know what it was about it, and I only got like a couple pairs. I probably got like that one pair that was like that. That was super Fugazi that never came out, but it just looked mad cool. Like, you know what I'm saying, I've always felt like that. Like the fake pairs come in better colors for sure. I mean, they don't do that no more. They do them in like, you see that shit on TikTok. I mean, or I ain't even gonna call it. You see it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They'll make the fake pair look, oh, it's gotta look exactly like the real one type shit. Nah, man. Where the fakes at? Where you, where the nigga open the bag, to fucking line them up across the floor, and you've never seen a pair of these a day in your life. You can tell these are from the Chinaman, bro. These are not like fucking, these aren't legit. These aren't a AAA pair. These are all fucking, these are from China. Know what I mean? You can you can tell these aren't legit, bro. Know what I mean, those were the days back in the day, man. Know what I mean, even Air Force Ones, they'll come in like the craziest colors ever. You can tell like these, if a nigga gotta ask you where you get those from, when those come out. But like, back in the day, them type of, like I told you, the Jordans wasn't prevalent like that, bro. Like they wasn't to go back like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. They weren't like the OD crazy, we're gonna put these on like a pair of Gucci's. That wasn't what it was back in the day. Like you could probably wear one of them shits and get away with it because nobody know besides like, who knows, bro. But you know it's not like that no more, man. That's that, I guess. But that's my time for the night. Bizzantine The Copo, Bag Chasers Copo. Oh my god, Bag Chasers what, nigga? Bag Chasers Podcast, Byzantine The Capo. That's my word. Grind.